Hello there my friends, welcome to the Bessie channel, and today we're going to talk about Obi Wan Kenobi and what he did after he left Luke on the Lars Homestead and went into self-imposed exile. Well, first he chose to go by the name Ben to the locals of Tatooine. He was very fond of the name since Ben is what he used when he met secretly with Satine Kryze. For the first few months of his self-imposed exile, Kenobi had no idea what had become of Vader after he had left him to his apparent death on Mustafar. However, one day at a cantina, Kenobi finally heard that he was alive when news reached him of Vader's victory at the Battle of Kashyyyk. With many Jedi reported to be killed, he was shocked that the remaining Jedi thought they could band together to defeat the Sith Lord. He had hoped that they would go into hiding like he did, as well as Yoda. In the coming months, Obi-Wan Kenobi would go on to visit the Lars Homestead almost every day, always trying to stay clear of Owen and Beru so that they would not see him, and he would watch Luke and protect him from afar. It was during these visits that he would reminisce over his former apprentice Anakin Skywalker and the future fate of his son Luke. He had spent quite a while on Tatooine now, and he started to wonder why his former master Qui-Gon Jinn had not yet contacted him from the netherworld of the Force. During another visit of his to the Lars Homestead, he discovered that 20 of their Vaporators had been stolen by the Sand People. Although Owen decided to gather a group of farmers to combat the Tuskens and get back his Vaporators through a bloody war, Ben Kenobi had other ideas. He instead set out on his own and managed to track the Sand People that had stolen them. At that moment, something popped up in his mind. He started contemplating memories of his old apprentice before finally meeting with a group of Tuskens at dusk. At first, things went well as he quickly managed to find out which tent the Sand People were keeping the stolen Vaporators in and managed to silently break into the tent and load them onto a bantha without alerting the nearby Tuskens. Unfortunately, however, as he was about to leave, he was spotted by a lone Tusken Raider male who was patrolling the area. The Tusken Raider attacked him immediately. Kenobi quickly managed to slice through the attacker's weapon with his lightsaber, causing the Raider to howl. This alerted many others in the camp who all came out to meet with Ben Kenobi. They all attacked him at once, and it was at this moment that Kenobi found himself drawing upon his anger. Quickly realizing this, he was able to let go of the dark and this destructive feeling. Instead of murdering the entire clan as Anakin Skywalker had done so in the past, Kenobi cleverly chose to cut their clothes off to reveal their skin. A big taboo to the Sand People, which would usually result in the others of the tribe murdering these offenders. As the Sand People were pitted against each other, this gave Ben Kenobi time to escape on the bantha with the Vaporators, as well as gain him a legendary reputation amongst the Sand People. Even after returning to the Lars Homestead with the Vaporators, Ben Kenobi was met with an unwelcome greeting. Owen Lars went on to tell him that they did not need his help, as they were a family and could have handled it on their own. Without getting into it, Ben Kenobi left the farm, returning to his solitude and contemplation. Whatever the case was, he never forgot his true mission on Tatooine and went on to quietly and secretly protect Luke from any danger that would befall him. This went on to be so for years on end, until the time came for Luke to start his training and travel with him to Alderaan. The rest is Star Wars history. Alright Star Wars fans, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you liked it, feel free to leave a thumbs up down below and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't miss out on any of my future videos that I will post on this channel. Have a fun day my friends, and in closing, don't forget, may the Force be with you always.